Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, good afternoon. In this video, I wanna tell about my story about my experience when I'm still in high school. During high school, the most memorable thing that when I was accepted and played a role in the student council. At that time, I dare myself to take the student council member registration form alone without thinking whether I would have friends there or not. The main goal I signed up for was just to upgrade myself because I felt that so far I had not made any progress at all. Without any experience and basic knowledge of what student council is, I went through all the stages, answered all the questions that were asked. Then it was the time for the announcement of the selected members, and yes, I found my name there. I was like, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Then I was given the responsibility according to my position. I lived my role as an Islamic spirituality. I wonder, can I? Because before I was just an ordinary student, never thought I could enter student council, could have responsibilities for school because I know that my ability in public speaking is very weak and bad. So that is my main target. This is hard for me to get out of my comfort zone. Actually, I'm a very quiet person, often avoiding myself to talking to a person, to people, but this time I had to get out of that habit because I realized that communication is important, very important for life after high school. I used to be very bad, dependent on people, afraid to communicate, but after this student council period, the bad things in me are at least less and can be found. Until now, I still often imagine the excitement and fun of this time. This organization has really shaped who I am today. How could I forget this moment? Maybe I look like I'm normal, but I really appreciate that moment. In this photo, this is our first event. At that time, we became a distributor of donation for one of the disasters that occurred in Indonesia, but I forgot the disaster. We collect items from all students and teachers such as money, clothes, food, and so on. After that, we sort the items and distribute them to distributor or dompet duafa. We distribute about 10 boxes of clothes, food, and money for donation. After that, when it was approaching Teachers' Day, all student council from high school, junior high school, and vocational high school students joined to make one big event to commemorate Teachers' Day. We prepare everything by having frequent meetings and rehearsal for performing in front of the teachers. This photo was taken after we performed in front of the teachers. And this photo was taken after the event was over. We commemorate many Islamic days such as Maulid Nabi, Isra Miraj, Muharram, drinking fast together, and so on. Every event, not always, but often placed in the consumption section. However, what I can learn from this section is that I can dare myself to enter the teacher's room and talk to the teachers and communicate with many people. If I tell you one by one, I'm sure I've learned a lot from this student council. I learned to lead my friends for one of my work programs. I lead technical meetings and spoke in front of many friends from various levels. And in this photo, I also learned to be a recitation or in Bahasa Isai Tilawah at Maulid Nabi and graduation ceremony. Our last event is to guide new students and lead basic student leadership exercise or in Bahasa is LDKS for new students. At that time, I was mandated to lead a group of new students containing 7 people. At that time, I was afraid whether I can lead them or will destroy them. But it turns out that I was successful to lead them very well. After 1 year, our term is over. We do application and inaugurate a new student council. This is our last video after the term is over. Every time we finish the event, we always do this to be more compact and always get along with each other.
OSIS SMA Yadika 12 minal aizin wal faizin.
This is our holiday to celebrate our success during the student council period. And the time has come for me to return the pin to the new student council. Okay, maybe this is what I can tell to you. You may be able to take the positive part. The point is, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to go forward alone because we are successful in our respective ways. Realize your weakness, don't just hide it but fight it. And also, know your limits, don't push yourself too much. Let's start upgrading ourselves, don't let us go nowhere and always depend on others. Thank you to all who listened to my story. Hope it can be useful and give us all fighting spirit. Hopefully, we all can find our own path to success. Thank you for this opportunity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.